Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous, My Adventures cargo missions, hopefully. We've had trouble getting enough cargo missions to Newdon.
Incoming mission critical message.
That should be enough right there.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
I'll accept that one for another trip. Adjust my headset. What's this left? We have 4 missions. Set a destination. Trying to get my headset just right. Be sure to look to the lower right hand corner of the video and press that subscribe button. That would really help me out with YouTube. YouTube requires that I have 1,000 subscribers. After over 10 months and 1,100 videos, we have less than 200, so we need your help.
Retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged. Frameshift drive charging.
And underneath the video in the description, you'll find ways to donate and join our Patreon and locate our fleet carrier so you can add tritium to its fuel tank. Underneath the video to the far left, you'll see our YouTube channel,
3, 2, 1.
GFM_RDG, where there's over 1,100 more videos for you to watch. Stay close to the sun and close to the shipping lane and full speed ahead, and hopefully we get runaway throttles and we'll pass the station, make a loop back to it, and that usually keeps the interdictions to a minimum, 1 or 2 most of the time instead of 7, which we used to get. So we don't stack as many missions. low numbers, because then we can exit for tritium also when there's tritium available for discount. So we come in fast. Not as fast as I want to go. I mean, 6 is pretty fast for me. I mean, even this strategy doesn't eliminate all interdictions. It just keeps them to a minimum. It's better than what it used to be. Much as I hate interdictions. No more than 3 is better than 7. And see, we didn't get any that time, so that was good. Just left.
The Federation welcomes you, Commander. We'd be happy to serve you at this port. Approved for access. Proceed to landing pad 3-5. You are go for automated docking. Enjoy the ride, Commander.
Need about 86 million to top off at our 10.5 billion. And that's kind of where our maximum is right now. What we'd like to keep the maximum at. We want to keep it over 10 billion. That gives us a buffer of about 500 million. Right now we have over 400 million in our buffer. We are doing some system exploration, but it's not the most exciting thing in the world, so I still want to do some of that, but I want to do some other things too. You know, I don't like doing the same things over and over again.
Landing operation complete. Dispatching ground crew. You're all checked in, Commander. Enjoy your visit.
I like to keep changing it up a little. That's why we'll probably always do some missions. I just don't want to do a whole lot. Is this right? Make sure our hold is empty. Is this left? Is this left? Have 2 missions. Get back to surface mining. See if there's any more missions that we could deliver. But again, be sure to look to the lower right hand corner of the video and press that subscribe button. That's what we need more than anything. YouTube requires 1,000 subscribers. We have less than 200 after 10 months, so we need your help. Underneath the video in the description, please consider donating, joining our Patreon, funding our fleet carrier, and adding tritium to its fuel tank.
India. Federal flight control is now online. Follow sanctioned docking procedures within port confines.
And if you relog after you leave a station, it can help you in several ways. One, you're 10 kilometers away from the station, so it's easier to get out without having speeding issues or traffic issues. Also, a lot of times there'll be less interdictions there too, so that helps with interdictions. So there's multiples of reasons of relogging. But if you fight the interdictors, then that is a detriment, because the ones you kill will respawn and be back for the next after you relog. So I wouldn't suggest that if you fight them. And underneath the video to the far left, you'll see our YouTube channel, GFM_RDG, where you'll find more than 1,100 more videos to watch. So we're kind of contemplating some of the things that we would like to do since we've maxed out our materials. If we go by the material traders and max out all our ships, they're pretty well maxed right now, but not 100% maxed. So we could 100% them with experimentals. Yes, we'll use some materials, but yes, we can collect materials again, and that gives us things to do also that I enjoy doing. So I'm sure we'll do some of that. We'll keep doing some system exploration, which will help with your exploration rank, explore rank. Now mine's a lead already, so that doesn't really help mine, but you also gain some credits too for water worlds, Earth-like planets, and high metal content planets if you scan those. Is this left? So we're kind of in our top-off stage where we're topping off everything from engineering to materials to credits. We kind of maxed out most of our game, but continuing to try to see where we can still enjoy playing Elite Dangerous. Yeah, the YouTube does help me from getting as bored because I'm creating commentary and kind of like you come along and keep me company and things like that. So, I mean, it is good. There are some other games I like playing a little, not as much as Elite Dangerous, especially since I got the interdictions kind of calmed down a little bit. Still wish the SRV had traction control, because that's kind of a pain. But since we're not going after materials right now, to top off some other engineering, you might have to go out to Colonia. Is this left? Now, going to Colonia, even in the fleet carrier, is kind of a pain because we don't have a continual jump, even if they would put in the delays, but allow you to just plot and forget to go out to Colonia, then that wouldn't be as bad. But that is a lot of tritium and a lot of time going out there.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Took me like 800 jumps or something like that the first time I went out there. It's really crazy. Took like a week of just jumping. Constant jumping. Won't take as many with the fleet carrier, but still kind of a pain. Now we won't load that one first. We have another 180 Palladium that we'll load up first. That one, because it's already we're getting warnings because of that one. And we'll come back here and top this one off.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
See if there's any more. After we finish with cargo missions, or if they start being scarce, we'll go over to Babbage and load up some burst lasers and store them on the fleet carrier. What's this left? 3 missions. We have 5217. We need like 86 to get over from 07. So we need to be about 5.3. If we got to 5.325, we'd have more than enough. But even if we got to 5.310, we're probably good. But again, you can never have too many credits, and probably just till I get tired of running them, which will probably be about 100 million. That's probably always a good thing to do. See how we're doing on time. Yep, we might go ahead and run another one. Certainly wouldn't hurt. But I do appreciate you coming along. We do need a lot of help with our YouTube channel, in the form of subscriptions, donations, joining Patreon, putting tritium into the fuel tank. There's a lot of things we need. 2,000 YouTube channels. So we just need one of the 2,000 that they allow you to subscribe to for free. Doesn't cost you anything. And you can turn notifications off on your subscribers so you don't have to know every time they create a video, because we create quite a few. Right now we're at 3 per day that we're pushing out there. We do have an interdictor, so it is just one at the moment. Partly why I'd like to have burst lasers, because at some point we might even go after them and kill them. just for the revenge factor. Now, if I was in my Vulture, yeah, it'd be easy. But it might be different here in the cargo Python and in the cutter. After we put burst lasers on the on our cargo Python and on the cargo or on our other ships, we might test them in a res site just to see how it goes. Now the cutter's always like a freight train, not the most agile.
Authorization cleared. Make your way to landing pad number 37. You are go for automated docking. Enjoy the ride, Commander.
Well, right now the missions are pretty good. I don't know how long that'll last. I kind of need to take advantage when it is. So we did 2 runs on this video. But there's a lot of things we want to do too, so probably going to go at least to the armor engineer and the burst laser engineer, or the lasers engineer, when we finish here. There's some more engineers too, especially like life support and fuel scoop. I'd like to go over there too.
Docking confirmed. You may disembark when ready. Station facilities are at your disposal, Commander.
Is this right? Okay, we delivered all of them. Is this left? Is this left? We do have 180 Palladium, which we've delivered 89 of them, so we have almost 100 more to deliver. We'll just get back to Sophis, check the missions. We'll probably end this video, and at some point we'll start up another one. Again, be sure to press that subscribe button. Helps us out with YouTube, and consider joining our Patreon and finding the fleet carriers. You can add tritium to it.
Docking lamps retracted. Observe queuing system when exiting the station.
Lots of costs and the equipment that we need to keep up the YouTube channel, all those things. So that's why we have to ask for those things that we keep pushing for.
Romeo Golf India. This port is under federal control. Submit to randomized security scans on approach.
And it is rare that we get 3 interdictions now. Every once in a while we'll get 3, but for the most part it's less than 3. So we'll get 2 or less most of the time. So it's better. Is this left? See, if this was a VR only game, we wouldn't need windshields. It'd just be VR. And even like if the player had VR. So he's in a more secure environment, and he can see everything. And see, if that was the case, you could have cameras around the ship, and he could toggle the cameras, toggle his view around the ship. So ship could be much more armored without windshields. And if this was really realistic, hull breakers, cargo hold breakers, doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because those could be reinforced in a way that they couldn't be blasted open. With blast doors. There's a lot of fixes that could be made to make it much more realistic. Sysview. And I'm hoping the tracking is going to be much better on the Reverb G2 than it is on the Oculus Rift S. Very disappointed in that part of the VR headset. It should at least allow you to use like the old CV1 Rift tracking, if you wish, because I do have three or four. I think I have 4 of the CV1's tracking cameras. I wish you could use those, because those seem to work much better for tracking. Is this left?
Docking request granted.
Yeah, I'm not using the voice command for de-throttling, because it's just another thing I have to think about of saying. Yeah, it takes me maybe another second or two, right, just no more than a second, to decelerate with the controllers. And for some reason, mentally, I don't have to think about it as hard.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
We're at 5.23. Another 180 Palladium. Oh, those are really nice. We'll probably in this video start up another one and go ahead and deliver those. Possibly go over to Babbage. Is this right? Yeah, 271. We only have 9. So yeah, we'll go ahead on the next video, deliver those. Is this left? Go ahead and set the destination for that one. And then I'll go over to Babbage and get those burst lasers. Well, I appreciate you coming along. Make sure you come along the next time and support the channel. So until then, thank you for watching. Goodbye.